It's a daily occurrence.
Your manufacturer's warranty.
One day I had close to 40 robocalls.
Update right now.
If you suffer from chronic pain, press 1. Or to
all day long.
our do not call list, press 2.
Robocall. Any nuisance or scam call from an unknown caller. These calls are logged in the UMail robocall index. In March, Americans received 4.9 billion calls. That works out to 15.1 per person. In Ohio, robocallers are expected to dial up residents more than 2 billion times in 2021. One Ohioan told the Attorney General's office that he had received 5,000 calls from one robocaller.
If you're getting 5,000 robocalls, that's not a nuisance anymore. That is a pestilence.
A year ago, his office opened a robocall enforcement unit.
We've had 48,000 complaints from Ohioans.
His goal is the shadowy businesses, but also the fringe providers that allow them to operate.
We are trying a different game than whack-a-mole. We're going after the holes that the moles hide in.
You just have to try it.
One of the 48,000 complaints came from Dr. Ted Barber of the Toledo Clinic.
They have a knack for calling right around supper time. You know, right when you want to sit down, relax, spend some time with your family, and then the phone goes off. And if I'm on call, you know, it's really hard to separate that out from a legitimate call.
Car salesman Blaine Marston has a similar story.
I can't be on a do not call list because customers, clients can reach out to me and maybe a number that I don't even recognize.
I was getting so many.
Leonard Ragg just wants the calls to stop.
How many were you getting?
I must have been getting at least 10 or more. And that was like a constant thing.
11 Investigates partnered with WTOL sister stations around the country. One tactic we decided on was purchasing a phone to see how many calls we could collect. After buying our phone, I went home and activated it. About 90 minutes later, it started ringing. Many of the calls were from the 419 area code, though the caller clearly was not. Rachel Plansky of WKYC in Cleveland, the 216 area code, had the same experience.
Time is limited to extend your coverage.
Robocallers can display a number from anywhere in a technique called spoofing.
100% chance that is a scam.
Angela Stancic told Brendan Keefe of our Atlanta station that her grandmother, Marjorie Jones, got a call from the Washington, D.C. area. She was told they were from the government. They were not. They were from Costa Rica. She lost everything.
In her bank account, she had $69. That's all that was left.
The Attorney General's office will work with law enforcement.
In Ohio, State Senator Teresa Gavarone has introduced legislation that would make it a felony for a robocaller to attempt to defraud a resident.
I've heard from people who've said they've gotten a call from their own phone number. People call from your area code pretending to be someone else, trying to deceive you, trying to defraud you.
Under her legislation, each offense is $1,500. It's a 4th-degree felony if the resident is elderly, disabled, or a member of the military.
I've gotten calls, and one not even too long ago, from someone trying to tell me my Apple order didn't go through right. And I was trying, I'm like, what? And so I called Apple, and they're like, yeah, that's a scam.
But what can be done to avoid crafty scammers?
Our recommendations to consumers are, first of all, don't pick up. If it's somebody you need to talk to, they're going to leave a message. We also recommend that you do use the Do Not Call registry. It helps some.
Or even try one of several apps on the market.
For those that are interested in pursuing something like that, I recommend researching.
After 4 calls on day 1 and 3 more on day 2, I let our phone go dead. Then, I plugged it back in. This is Brian Duggar reporting for WTOL 11.